Okay, we are now cooking with gas. Sorry for the delay, everybody. I had to reinstall the PTB, and it's a fairly large file. It's almost 5 gigabytes. So we got new music. Known issues. There are currently some known instability with the HAG. It is recommended to avoid using this killer. Survivors are always displayed as rank 1 in online lobbies, visual issue only. It is possible for the procedural map generation to spawn a wrong tile on a single game client, causing a desync between the client and the server. Tutorial. Okay, so we knew that they were going to bring in this tutorial thing. Updated feature, emblems. We understand that some players have found the new emblem system difficult to adjust to. With this in mind, we have made several adjustments to the requirements of several of the more challenging emblems in order to make them easier to achieve and bring the results closer to our intended outcome. We will continue to monitor the emblem progression closely, and over the next few releases, incorporate further additions to the system in order to help with clarity and feedback on the emblem results. Player level. For this release, we have implemented a player level which represents the amount of time you have spent playing the game. Playing the game grants a certain number of experience points, and experience points contributes to increasing your player level. XP is gained through time in a match, highest emblem quality at the end of a match. Whoa. Bonus for first match of the day. When you pass player level 100, you will gain 1 devotion level, and your overall player level progression will reset to 1. As will XP requirements and iridescent shard rewards. So this is like a prestige for player level. Each level of devotion represents 100 player levels gained. Alright. Change the way that you'll acquire the iridescent shards. New currency is the Auric Cells. 6,000 Auric Cells for $50. Shrine of Secrets. Updated feature was disabled upon release of the new patch. In order to recalibrate the adjusted prices of the teachable perks. Okay, I don't want to new content. I don't want to go any further. Let me see this. What do you guys want to see first? The survivor or the killer? All right, let's go for the killer first. Play as the killer. Oh my gosh, look at him. He looks crazed. New killer. The clown! Who said they're never gonna put a clown in this game? I told you that. I never heard them say it. The clown. Holy cow. I told you I never heard them say that. Clown phobia. Goodbye. Here we go. Intermediate difficulty. The clown. A strategic killer able to control and corral survivors by throwing bottles of the after-peace tonic to create clouds of noxious gas that cover large areas for a short amount of time. Survivors intoxicated by the gas are inflicted with impaired vision and movement speed and give away their location by coughing loudly. His personal perks, Bamboozle, Colrophobia, and Pop Goes the Weasel, provide vaulting advantages and negatively impact survivor healing and speed repairs. Character info. Kenneth Chase was born in 1932 by a difficult labor, which his mother wouldn't survive. This event drove a rift between him and his father that never closed. As the boy grew, so did his father's resentment and his drinking habit. By the time Kenneth was at school, they lived mostly separate lives. Academically, he was unremarkable, coasting by on his significant athletic prowess. He grew tall and strong, excelling at track events, but shunned any attempts to coax him into team sports. On his walk home from school, he would often find feathers on the ground, and he soon began a collection, keeping them in a cigar box under his bed. With his father either at work or in an alcohol-induced stupor, Kenneth had hours to spend alone, transfixed by the regularity of the feathers' barbs, and feeling the softness as he ran them over his lips. Watching the birds that came to the feeder in his garden, he imagined how soft they must be and resolved to catch one. He ingratiated himself with the local dentist, soon procuring some anesthetic. Using this, he rigged up a trap on the feeder that he hoped would knock out a bird long enough that he could touch it. After a few failed attempts, he managed to trap a robin. As it lay in his hand, he felt a sudden rush of a life at his mercy. He had planned to release it once it recovered from the anesthetic. Instead, as its eyes flickered back into consciousness and it began to struggle, his grip remained firm. His fingers slowly tightened around its throat, squeezing until its chest feathers were finally still. He disposed of the body, keeping just a feather, with which he started a new collection, discarding the others as fake. By the 1940s, Kenneth had left school and started working as a busboy at a local diner. He had also escalated to larger prey like squirrels, raccoons, and dogs, becoming skilled at customizing the anesthetic dosage for each. In early 1954, a young man went missing and the town was turned upside down in the search. A few months later, Kenneth's father, while doing some work in the crawl space under the house, found a cigar box. He broke it open and saw to his horror that it contained feathers, animal paws, and a man's finger. Aha! Returning from work, Kenneth saw his father leaving the crawl space with a cigar box in his hands. He turned on his heel and he never went home again. After a few weeks of living rough, he encountered a traveling circus, and with his prodigious strength, was hired to work the ropes. He assumed a new name, Jeffrey Hawk. Suddenly surrounded by a close-knit community, Jeffrey had to learn to socialize. He donned a new personality like a disguise, becoming known as charming and helpful, and was welcomed into his new family. Over the next decade, he stayed with the circus, traveling the length and breadth of the USA, but with iterant life providing few repercussions, he fell into bad habits. Drink, junk food, drugs, he indulged all of them to excess. For a time, these vices were enough, but then his old urges returned, and his nomadic existence became a cover for him to resume killing. He stole clothes and makeup from performers, fashioning a disguise that would let him get close to his victims before he anesthetized them, bringing them back to his caravan, where they would awake to find themselves bound and at his mercy. He would finally get to have his fun, mentally and physically torturing them, their screams fueling him before being lost in the night. Once their strength was at its lowest, he would carefully examine their fingers, searching for the prettiest, running them over his tongue to find the tastiest. Once he found the best, he would cut it from their hand and proudly add it to his collection, disposing of the rest of the body as a pointless waste. Men, women, young, old, he didn't care. The essence of a good collection is in the variety, in the memories and stories they evoke. He removed the costume, less and less, shedding his old personality with it, fully embracing the clown, his true self. It's John Wayne Gacy, you guys! Wait. With time, he became complacent and sloppy. A victim managed to work free of her bindings while he was sleeping off the drink. She escaped, screaming for help, and he awoke to find the rest of the circus bearing down on him. He whipped his horse, and the caravan disappeared into the night. Since then, he has roamed the country, a parasite who would always be found at a carnival or a circus, but who would never be seen on any playbill. He lured those brave or foolish enough to come near, trapped them, and moved on before they could be found missing. Somewhere along the way, he left the ordinary roads of the USA behind him, traveling through a veil of mist and entering a new realm. It was a place of transience and impermanence, perfectly suiting the life he had chosen to lead. Feeling more at home than he had in his entire life, he set up camp and waited for the first visitor. Bamboozle. Your vault speed is 5% faster. Performing a vault action calls upon the entity to block that vault location for 8 seconds. Ho 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 ho! Only one vault location may be blocked in this way at any one time. The vault location is only blocked for the survivors. Coulrophobia. Your presence alone still instills great fear. Survivors within your terror radius have a 30% penalty to healing progression speed. Pop goes the weasel. A deep bond with the entity unlocks great strength. After hooking a survivor, the next generator you break is instantly regressed by 15% of its total progression. Normal generator regression applies after the damage is done. That's a pretty good perk. When you get these survivors who just come up and tap it and stop your kicking, if you're knocking it down 15% by touching it yourself, that's pretty good. And the power is the Afterpeace Tonic. Throughout the years experimenting with anesthetics and muscle relaxants, the clown developed several effective concoctions and formulas. His favorite, the Afterpeace Tonic, he has used to great effect, intoxicating and capturing many unwilling victims. Tap or hold and release the power button to launch a bottle of the Afterpeace Tonic. On contact, the bottle will break, emitting a gas cloud that will intoxicate any survivors within the area of effect. Intoxicated survivors will suffer from impaired vision, reduced movement speed, and involuntary coughing for 1.5 seconds. Press and hold the active ability to replenish your bottles. Alright. So, gas grenades, that's what people said. That's pretty well on target. Alright, so that's our killer, the clown. Now let's go find out about the survivor. I'm gonna start reading the chat in a bit. I just don't want to get any spoilers. I want to get this all fresh. Survivor and map, and then I'll rejoin you guys. So here we go. What is this thing? Oh, this is the store. Okay. And Kate Denson! Oh my goodness! Woohoo! Oh. Kate, it's really you! Oh my gosh. I know everybody thought I was crazy and she was never coming. One of Kate Denson's earliest memories was standing in front of her family, singing a song that she learned that morning at school, and watching smiles spread across their faces. Seeing how something as simple as a song could make people so happy was the moment when she knew what she wanted to do with her life. She practiced, learned the guitar as soon as she was big enough to reach over it, and was performing in front of crowds by the time she was 8 years old. Her mother did everything she could to fulfill Kate's dreams, taking her all over the home state of Pennsylvania, then across the South, and even to Nashville itself. Kate won folk music competitions and talent shows whenever she participated, but for her to win, others had to lose, and that wasn't in her nature. Aw, she's a sweetheart. She only wanted an outlet, a way to touch people's lives, to make them forget the worries of the world and just enjoy themselves, if only for a while. With age came newfound freedom. She bought a battered old Chevy truck and was able to travel around by herself, meeting fans and making new friends wherever she stopped by. Hers wasn't a story of rock excess, though. Just the road, her guitar, and maybe a good bourbon to end the day. From sunbake festivals to dark and cozy bars, people flocked to her voice and her self-penned songs of friendship, family, love, and home. These sentiments weren't just lip service. She made sure to return home as often as she could, to help out in her community and to entertain the local children with her tales of the wider world. She saw it as a way of giving back, of supporting others in the same way she had. She's like a modern-day Dolly Parton, everybody. All right. It was home where she found most of her inspiration as well. She has always loved to take long walks in the woods around her town, exploring off the beaten track, finding a quiet spot to play and write her songs. She had a favorite location she returned to time and again, a natural hollow, encircled by trees that looked almost as if it had been blasted out of the rocks thousands of years ago. Here she felt a strong connection to nature and to the earth itself. She let her mind be enveloped by the forest, and it rewarded her with constant inspiration. She picked up her guitar and played, her fingers dancing across the fretboard. The music that she made this time was unlike her usual uplifting tunes, being much more melancholy, even dark. Still, something compelled her to continue to finish the song. Around her, the leaves vibrated in unison with the guitar strings, and the boughs of the trees lengthened, coalescing into a living form. Spider-like legs descended from the canopy above, grasping for her. Regaining her senses, she grabbed a rock and tried to beat them back, but their skin was as hard as iron, and the rock simply bounced off and skittered away. The legs coiled like tendrils around her limbs and lifted her towards the darkness overhead. Fog rolled across the clearing, obscuring both Kate and the creature of nightmares that drew her up towards itself. When the fog cleared, there was no sign of any struggle or of life, just an acoustic guitar, the scratch plate engraved with flowers, as well as the initials KD inlaid with mother of pearl. So, oh, what has she got for perks? Dance with me. Come on and dance with me. When performing a fast vault or leaving a locker in a sprint, you leave no scratch marks for 3 seconds. Dance with me has a cooldown of 60 seconds. Alright. Windows of opportunity. Unlock potential in one's aura reading ability. Auras of pallets and vaults are revealed to you when within 20-meter range. Does this mean the leak that somebody sent me about the perks this morning is accurate? So that's a pretty good perk if you want to know where the pallets are. Boil over. You are a battler and you do everything to escape a foe's grasp. Your struggling effects of the killer are increased by 25%. This is a perk that people have wanted for a while, an ability to struggle faster. You obscure the killer's ability to see the hook auras within 10 meters. Buck and wild, swing to be free. Your hands just can't keep a hold of me. So these are her songs. Rise and shine, work hard, carve out your name, take aim, pull the trigger, hit the bullseye for fame. Know the value of faith and family, and you don't complain. Open wide your windows of opportunity. Dance with me. Another show is off and running. Dance with me, cause there's a storm a-coming. Follow my boots, try to keep up. Dance with me until the sun up. So that was legit. I got sent leak of the perks. Was that last night? Last night or this morning? Last night. And then people said, nah, I think it's fake. But it was legit. Oh my gosh, it's Kate Denson, you guys. Can you believe it? Alright. What do we do now? What do we got for maps? Maps. Father Campbell's Chapel. That's the only new map, right? Father Campbell's Chapel. Nestled in a quiet part of the grounds, Father Campbell's Chapel was a haven from the horrors of the rest of the asylum. Those patients whose illnesses were less severe were given the run of the place, and many would come here for refuge to communicate with God and confess their sins. Sadly, Father Campbell's legacy of good works counted for nothing. With the nurses' mind. Oh, this is. Wait a minute. Father Campbell's Chapel is a new asylum map. And drew his final breath in the confessional that had helped so many. Now the chapel has been joined by a strange companion, a Carney's caravan pulled by a shadowy horse. Wait, it's like a combo map, Crotus Pren, but it's also the clown map? What? It has long traveled through the fog, moving from realm to realm, and now temporarily camps here. Only a fool would let the bright colors seduce them into visiting. A Carney's caravan. That is the only new map, right? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Let's rejoin the chat here. Alright, I have not looked at the chat up to this point, you guys. Can we get some Kate Denson gameplay, please? I'm gonna turn on my Discord here. Let's see if Cat's busy. He wants to murder me. Thank you for the follow. Shop! What about the shop? What do you guys want to see? You want to see the shop first? The shop first? Shirtless David. Alright. Let me open my Discord. Let's get Cat to Mori me first. Let's see what the Mori looks like first. And then we'll go check the shop. Shop by majority. Do 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 do. 4,000 cells we're starting off with here to spend in the shop, so that should buy some pretty decent outfits for now. I mean, these are just samples, right? These are gonna get taken away when we go back from the PTB. Okay, you want to murder me? You want me to murder you?
That's a good question to ask.
Yeah, it really is. I'll murder you, buddy.
Alright, you murder me. I got the map set.
It's a new asylum map. I didn't really think they would make a new asylum. I thought they would just give him his own.
So, for outfits, we get white top, black top, and just these jorts for now. Okay. Perks.
I'm not going to use any add-ons this time, Trap.
Oh, alright, let me...
I'm going to go add-on this.
Let me unequip mine.
I really don't know what these things do. They don't seem to do much of anything.
Yo, should we also explore the map?
Probably.
Yeah, let's look around.
Because all we really did was stab a dead horse.
And I went into a burnt down chapel. I'll go kill her, by the way.
No!
That's my
I mean, yeah, sure, Cold.
We're gonna get
Go
right in the light.
It's a cool, David.
Yeah, Cold, use all the perks, but don't use any add-ons.
Can I be any killer?
No, be the clown.
Yeah, we got the
Do
two
Do you guys
perk
need
designs.
one more?
Yeah, we need one more, John.
I just got some new cosmetics.
All right,
Be
so
the
you gotta make
clown.
sure you bring the Mori, right, Cole?
Yeah,
Pretty
the
good.
Bunny Memento Mori.
Should I be
Oh
this?
my God, the Gypsy Claudette! What are you guys doing to me? Oh man, you guys have been in the shop already. I hate you all. All right.
Oh my god, Cat, guess what do you know what the rarest add-on does? Or should I
Cold,
tell
I'm
you guys?
equipping Dead Hard. What do you want?
Should I tell you guys what the ultra rare add-on does, or should I just keep it a secret until the match?
Secret.
No,
secret.
Cold, don't use them. Because I
use
used them and they didn't even really do anything, so just don't use anything. Cold.
Alright. Do I use any perk, by the way?
Right.
Oh, the shirt's for
Alright.
you, Paulie.
Why did you buy so many
Oh
Ace
my
cosmetics?
God! Look at the Ace leopard shirt. Oh my God! And the
Why did you
Ace
buy
head.
all the Ace ones?
The Ace head. Look at this stuff.
There's a bald dude.
I'm
Cat,
so
what-
stylish.
There is
do
a
I
bald
bring-
Ace, by the way.
Do I bring the killer perks, by the way?
Yeah, bring all the clown's perks.
Alright.
So wait, what's Kate's, oh,
You've
right, windows of
been
opportunity.
bamboozled.
So, do you actually like wiggle faster, or it just
No,
makes the
no.
like movement?
No, it
more?
just affects the killer a
It
bit
just
more.
throws them off and they can't see the hooks. In a 14
I'm gonna use the new Dead Hard. So,
Can't find
and I'm
It
gonna
says
start us
your
all together.
struggling effects on the killer are increased by 75%.
It didn't help that much, to be honest.
Yeah, it really doesn't do a lot.
Really? 75%?
It doesn't do anything, Paul. We went through the thing.
Were you guys using the tier 3 version of it?
Yeah.
We were in a Kill Your Friends.
Well,
Although
what if
it
it's
might be-
yeah? It could be one of those things where you know how when you have Vigil in
It might be
KYF,
bugged
it's only
because-
Vigil 1.
Yeah, because for me, Paul, when I was carrying him, it said he only had tier 1 of the perk.
Oh, and you want to see the Dead Hard? That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm doing the Dead Hard
Okay.
I
perk
don't know what the...
with no mither.
No, I'll just bring that perk.
I've got no mither, Dead Hard, oil over, and
I'm
windows
gonna
of
steal
opportunity.
your fingers.
Yeah, the killer actually
Start the game. Here we go.
cuts off your finger in the Mori.
Oh, why would you say that? Why
Because
would
you're gonna
you
see it
say that?
anyways.
What happened to
It's
no
only-
spoilers?
It's a very small part. It's quick and efficient, but a bad way to go.
Kate is.
I wouldn't
idiot.
say it's quick, Cold.
Kat,
I mean-
did you cry
I'll
when
say
you
it's
saw it was Kate?
brutal. Yeah, it's pretty
Tell the
brutal.
truth.
I think the Hag has the worst. stuff in
I'll
the
tell
game.
you what I did do, Paul. I screamed at Hybrid for telling me it was Kate before I got to check.
That's why I closed all that stuff. I'm like, I am not seeing any information until I open this myself. Oh boy.
So,
Do, do,
this is
do,
gonna
do.
be you and John's first impressions on this, I guess.
Mute your stupid friend because he keeps spoiling stuff.
I'm stopping.
So,
I'm
it-
That's
stopping.
what
it
the
is
chat
just-
says.
Right. It is just one map, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I went
Yeah.
through. There's only one new map.
It's a pretty good looking one. It's not just like a different area. It's like completely different looking.
It is really different, actually. Oh god, I'm so thick. And I see the pallets. I see all the pallets outlined. Wait, where are
Oh
you
man,
guys?
I see the pallets too.
Yeah, it's a
So let's see
pallet
this new pallet. It's a new pallet animation in here?
A new
Wow,
pallet?
those,
Yeah, like
those
Oh, I
bottles
found
don't-
so like if
Hold
you
on.
stand in the middle of the pallet, there's like a dead
Reloading!
zone to
Reloading!
let's see. Oh no. The dead zone doesn't seem to be in here right now. I can pull it down
Why,
at any
Colt?
point.
Why?
Because
I didn't
this,
even get to
fuck
try
you.
out Dead Hard.
Hey, watch your language.
Sorry. Duck you.
Forget you, Joker.
Stop it.
I can't see anything, dude.
Let me go.
Wow.
You're
The chapel is like really
Help.
cool.
Somebody help
Oh my
me.
god.
This is the new version of teabagging.
Touch me.
What is this? You just throwing gas on him?
Please touch me.
Oh, so this is what happens when I end with gas. Holy
Hold
cow,
on,
look at
hold on,
this.
reloading.
It is
Alright,
hallucinatory. Look at that.
Hey, Paulie, do you want to see?
Cold, why?
Off
Why are
you
you
go.
bullying me?
Off you go. No.
How'd that not work on you?
Shirt on. Come on, Cold. Let me go.
Oh my god,
Okay,
I want to be
I'm
big.
going all over the
Zoltar,
place.
I want to be big. Zoltar.
Help me out, Zoltar!
Why?
I
Oh my
love how
God.
there's a Zoltar mission.
Take that.
This is like amazing.
So now, if he throws this gas down, then what can I can still do stuff? I'm just kind of messed up.
Cold, stop it.
Wow.
I
Die.
want to try the Dead Hard.
Yeah, can we see the dead hard?
Yeah.
Don't throw anything,
Yeah,
Colt.
go.
Let him run
So-
up to you and you'll
so-
see the
Yeah,
dead
stop
hard.
stabbing me.
The hindered
Go,
part
Dad.
is always part of the gas, right? That's not an
There's that,
add-on.
there's that forearm shiver.
I think I blocked
Let
it.
me
Oh,
go
I didn't even
for-
see this here.
Well, guess what, Cold? I have boil over.
Zoltar!
I'm Batman.
Is there the game of this test your strength? I want to test my strength. I want to ring the
there's
bell.
a dead horse.
Paulie, follow me. Follow me.
Paulie, come look at this. This is creepy as possible. Oh my god,
Where
this
are
horse.
you? I'm by David with
Oh,
the.
come over here.
I'm by the
Here.
wagon.
We're over, yeah, come over
It's
to
on
this
the
side of
side.
the wagon.
Feel free to
Look at
turn
that.
on the gen next to the killer.
Oh my
Look
god!
at the,
It's
Paulie,
got
the
3
head.
eyes.
Look at
What the heck?
Hold on, I'm a doctor.
Does he have a
It's the
third
eye
eye?
from Lord of the Rings. Look, it's the eye from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, get him, fellas.
Man,
I
how
didn't
long does
even
it
do
take
the
for this
animation.
gas to dissipate? I'm hallucinating.
Why, Cold?
Everyone gather. Hold on.
What is
Hold
going on with this horse's head? He has a third
Cat,
eye?
don't wiggle. Don't wiggle.
Oh my
Let me
god,
go,
how
Paul.
creepy
Cat,
is
don't
that?
wiggle. Everyone follow me
Let me go.
to the Citadel.
I don't want to die first. Wait, I didn't sign up for this.
It's a chapel.
Chapel.
No, I'm not being the one to get worried. Go away. Let me go, Kate.
Kate's first sandbag!
You can't even drop pallets when you're intoxicated.
It's Kate's first sandbag, everybody!
Colt, no, don't you dare touch me.
Dude,
Don't touch me, Colt.
you should kill all these guys, Cole. They're disrespecting me.
No, I'm not. I'm not disrespecting you.
Wait, hold
I'm
on,
a good boy.
Stop, I want to try something.
I'm a good boy.
Hold
You're
on
just
now.
gonna have to beat these guys.
Please, no.
Oh, so he's gotta like... How many potions do you start with, Cole?
4, and then you just gotta reload it.
So that was
At
your
least
reloading
let
with
me
you
get to a
putting
good
in the
spot.
cord and shaking it?
Let me get to a good spot, Colt. Stop.
He's curb stomping David King! He's
Hang
curb
on, let me
stomping
cross.
David King!
Stop. Just let me crawl.
Don't do it in the gas, because we won't be able. I can't see it if you do it in the
Okay,
gas.
this is good.
Put
Kill
your
him.
gas away, sir. Curb stomp. Ah!
Away I go!
That's it? What did he actually do to you? Just step on your head?
He stunned my
just
face. Yeah, and then he
stuff.
You
cut off
guys
my finger.
are bamboozled!
Spooky! Oh, you bamboozled me! How long does this stay blocked now that you did that? Too long.
I think it's like 30 seconds.
Man, that's too long. So much for the infinites. Like, oh yeah, I went through it, so now you can't go through it anymore. Goodbye, infinites.
It just reset. I get an exact cooldown of how long it goes.
That's pretty cool.
I love how Corn wanted me dead before anyone else. Got me a call.
Or Jake Pettit.
I mean, would you kill shirtless David?
This building's actually really
Oh, no.
cool. I really like this layout.
Kate, I can't believe it's Kate. It's Kate, everybody. Can you believe it? Thank saints in heaven, thank you. Look at this jump off.
So,
What is this? This is blocked.
Man, the healing increase is like crazy.
it's 50%. Oh.
Okay, let me try my wiggle. Hey, leave my friend alone.
No. No. Agitation.
Leave my friend alone.
God, it actually really does fight you. No, stop.
Can the basement
Okay, so let's try this wiggle now. I'm supposed to have my extra wiggle.
Oh, Jesus.
I haven't heard Kate scream like that yet.
Here comes the scream. That's the sound, man. That's the sound right there. That's the one.
Take this.
That's the sound.
Save Paulie,
Legit.
get him more. I really
Legit,
want to
100%. Can't catch me. You can't catch me, you clown.
Warrior.
Oh, you have to like charge the bottle for this.
Yeah. It like flashes white.
Oh!
Now cut her finger off. Stomp her head and then cut her finger off.
Her crawl looks pretty fast. Hey! Hey! Why can you do that to a lady? The new survivor is Kate Denson.
Your finger's mine.
That's my finger.
Your wedding ring is mine.
Now
Taking
kill,
my jewelry.
Now you gotta down Paul and cut, or John.
Yeah,
Paul.
you have to down and hook me, actually.
Behind you, Cold.
I'm behind you, clown. Man.
What was that scream? You screamed when you entered the gas cloud, John?
Yeah. That was like my first time in it.
You gotta hook him, Cole.
I know. Good thing there's a hook right here.
I really want to play Kate.
The more he looked even worse seeing it up close. It's not the best Maury.
It's not the best, but
Where'd
it's
you go?
it's
No,
alright.
Feng Min's right there.
Hold on, I'm
Cold,
reloading.
come on.
I'm reloading.
Shake the bottle.
I haven't slept in 20 hours.
This is Jersey Shore, Ace. What am I looking at here?
Wait, no, I know how to flesh them out.
No, it's go behind the shack, the other side of the shack. How can you miss that red shirt?
Never gonna-
Left, straight ahead.
Trap, he's too blind. He's not gonna see you.
He's
You
just
have to
crawling
go.
right,
Really blind.
right there, right there.
Eh. Oh, I thought I hooked you.
That
You
sometimes.
did.
You need him to unhook me.
So for the new perks for the killer, you can block vaults.
How do you do it?
You can vault faster while blocking the vault. Save! Can you
You're
save? Trap,
supposed
what are
to
you doing? Like,
Dead hard.
this isn't real.
Trap, dead hard. Let's see it on Feng Min.
Right.
Dead hard trap. That looks so stupid.
Little Fung's forearm shiver.
They don't.
Kate
they don't
can
have
struggle
an animation if
faster.
they're injured.
Kate can see the pallets in the vaults.
Stop
Just accept
throwing your
that
French
trap.
wine. I don't want none of your French beer.
Kill
Free
him.
all the survivors with the clown. All right.
Trap's finger off.
Hold on, wait. It's the ceremony.
So does the gas not work on them when they're downed?
No.
Okay.
Just kill him, Cole.
I can see Ace's booty.
Those big clown shoes can't stand up to the pressure.
You got bad fingernails.
Tasty
now.
fingers. Finger looking good, that's what they say, you know?
Leopard man, hold on.
That is a great Ace cosmetic, though.
Try closing the hatch. We didn't do enough gens. Or I guess
Yeah.
you're the last survivor. No, it's
Cole,
Go
just
do
kill
3
him.
gens. Go do 2 gens.
Cole, just kill him.
yeah, just kill him.
Yeah,
Don't do
just
2
kill
gens.
me.
We'll
Yeah,
do
that's-
later.
yeah,
that
it's
later.
way too long.
Alright, you have failed me.
You're not even stepping on him correctly.
Your finger's mine.
His hand is
Oh.
levitating, Cole.
So he cuts different fingers for different survivors? He didn't
Apparently
cut
so.
index finger for me.
It looks the
Wait, does he
same
cut
on mine.
Ace's ring finger off?
Carlos, there's no password. You just select it.
He did Ace's pointer.
Yeah, he's John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah,
That's-
for David, he cut off the pointer finger.
When does the
I'll
PTB
try-
end? That's a good question. I do not know.
Can we talk about how there's actually new icons? Well, not new icons, but like this
Like,
is
remade.
newer. It's cleaner. Yeah, they like remade
They
this
look
whole
really good.
system.
For which part?
Like the perk icons.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look a lot better, actually. Okay, I'm going Kate this time.
Okay. Let me be the
Who else
killer.
can go?
So
I got
Kate's
you,
perks:
Cosmetic.
struggle faster and obscure the killer's ability to see close hooks.
So how come Kate doesn't have any additional, like, jorts, but she has a second dress
Yeah,
thing?
I don't know.
And she doesn't have any other heads.
Dance with me. When performing a fast fall to leaving a locker in a sprint, you leave no scratch marks for 3 seconds. So that'd be combined pretty well with quick and quiet, I guess.
I'm gonna use her 3 perks and dead hard.
Oh, no. Nah. I'm good. There, I'm gonna try balance landing. It seems like it might be good.
I mean, it hasn't been affected for tier 3 gold.
It hasn't.
Cosmetic
No,
shop.
it only works for tier
Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go show the shop. Everybody wants to see the shop. I gotta do that first.
There's a lot of good stuff in there.
I'm gonna level up Kate because I have 1,000,000 blood points to spend.
Yeah.
Okay, I see ya. I see you in a few minutes. However
Yeah.
long it takes me to go through this. All right, so store, bang. Okay, so this currency packs thing is where you're going to buy your Auric cells. Auric cells you can only get with real money. They've given 4,000 Auric cells here to play around with to test out the shop, but once the PTB is closed, we don't get to keep any of this. That's all going to go away. Character list. So this is how you'll unlock characters with either Auric cells or shards if you have enough. Okay, so these are full outfits. And then you can go a la carte. So if you want a full outfit, see it, yeah, these are 10% off if you buy the whole outfit. So let's say this one, for example. And you could turn her around. Whee! See the front and the back. So this outfit contains these 3 items, and it costs 270 cells or 5,400 iridescent shards for the whole outfit. You save 10% by buying the whole outfit. This little symbol here, which is what I thought from the demo. What's this thing? Filters. Oh, okay. If you want to see just the rare ones, you can change the shop. How do you access the PTB? You go in the drop down in the properties on your game, and for betas you select the PTB. Okay, so if for these jorts, this one here is going to be orc cells only. It looks like everything else can be playtime unlocked. So these pants can be bought with money only. These others are playtime unlockable. Alright, so let's check out the outfits. Do they have names for the outfits? Okay, small town country. Small town girl, all country. Rodeo rancher, all country. Dive bar diva, sultry songstress. And stage presence, sultry songstress. Alright, so this is playing out just the way I thought it would. So for, yeah, okay, so this head, you can only get it with orc cells. So what's the difference between this head and this head? Just the shade. This is blonde, and this is a little darker. So, I mean, for $3, is that you're missing out? That you can't have this hair color for if you're not willing to spend $3? Are you missing out? I don't think so. All right, characters. Lori, we got nothing. Bill? We got nothing. They said that, you know, licensing was going to take a while and we probably wouldn't have anything. So I'm assuming that nothing for Tap. Nothing for Quentin. Killers are probably going to be the same. Okay, Dwighty, my boy. Snake oil merchant. Fog travelers. What is this? Oh my god. This is like hipster Dwight. What's happening? Prepped and ready college days. Campus life college days. Oh my god, this hairstyle. Freestyle with Argyle college days. Hot Musk weekend lounging. Smells like pizza weekend lounging. Is that a pizza what hat? It is a pizza what hat too. Where's Dwighty? Like a where's Waldo? Where's Waldo for Dwight? Dead end job, Dwight essentials. Oh, these have the same name. Oh, these all do. These are just different color variations of this one. Okay. Alright. Next. Fortune teller. Okay, so this is kind of what they said about there were going to be themed outfits to go with each chapter. When you see that Zoltar in the caravan, this is what they're talking about for the themed outfits, right? We got snake oil salesman for Dwight, fortune teller, fog travels for Meg. Indie rebel. Wow, look at this outfit. Street smart. This one you can only buy with real money. Street smart Meg. That is pretty hot. That's hot. Love Buzz, Street Smarts. The Brat Street Smarts. No, my Meg looking like a gypsy. Arctic Fox, Winter Sprinter. Wow. Basket Brawler, Winter Sprinter. Okay, so then Ginger Ninja, Winter Sprinter. Track and Essentials. Track and Field Meg Essentials. So these are new colors of her stuff. And then these are the common rewards. So these are all just going to be color variations of that. And these cost 2,700 to unlock the whole outfit. Iridescent shards. And I believe we're going to earn about 300 shards per hour now in the new system. Oh boy, gotta have it all. Alright, next we got Claudette. Again, the gypsy theme to start out. That's pretty cool. 1080, so that's going to cost you 10 bucks if you want this outfit. Coffee Bean Shrub Scholar. That's so cool, man. Oh, I love it. This is a money-only outfit, too. Dark Grape Shrub Scholar. We're going to be grinding like crazy to unlock all of these. Yeah, it's 10 bucks, Matthew. 1080. That's... I mean... I guess you get 6,000 for 50 bucks, but this outfit's basically 10 bucks. Karaoke time, night out. Look at Claudette with the makeup on. Check it out. Speakeasy Survivor night out. She got her glasses. She put her contacts in for this one. Science Kit Claudette Essentials. And then these are all going to be, again, the color variations of that. Jakey Poo? What you got, Jake? The Stranger Fog Travelers. Ooh, he looks very mysterious. He looks like a freaking pirate, swashbuckling. Just put a sword in his hand. Doo-doo-doo. Did they talk about the exchange of money? Because why would there be, like, decimals and such? Like, well, 1080, normally this outfit is going to cost you 12 bucks. Like, if you bought these items individually... Just the head's $4. The torso's $4, and the pants are $4. But if you buy it all, you get 10% off. The new map is the Cathedral. It's a Crotus Pren Asylum map variation with the carnival built into it. All right, born in the USA, urban survivalist. Haha! Look at that! Look at those glasses. Babyface urban survivalist. He looks like a freaking mummy here. What's going on? The Savior urban survivalist. Forager off the grid. New Utopia off the grid. Recluse off the grid. And then we got Hunter-Gatherer Jake Essentials. So these are his... So when you get down to these commons, it look like these are items that are already in the game, just in different colors. Next. Nia. Wait a minute. Where's the one that Matthew designed? Was that a joke? Oh no, here it is. This no, wait. What? Tagger Street Rebel. Look at that pink hair. The Nia outfits are an insult to Nia players. You think? Tagger Girl. Tagger Street Rebel. Skater Street Rebel. Troublemaker Street Rebel. Black Cat, White Cat, Tomboy Trends. So, oh, this is kind of like what Matthew showed us, right? With this hairstyle, which I couldn't figure out. I'm like, does she have a beret on her head, or is that her haircut? Call of the Wild, Tomboy Trends. And Plenty of Pineapples, Tomboy Trends. Alright, so let's see her... Okay, so she does have some color variations in her kit here, too. Yeah. They just didn't put them as outfits on her. She has these color variations. And there's her head back. Alright. Next. Okay, we know there's no Lori. Ace. Too sexy man about town. Oh my gosh. This looks like Tom Hardy to me. Hey ladies, man about town. Mover shaker man about town. And then we got Ace Essentials, which are color variations of his normal kit. Right? That's how this is working, yeah? Yeah, okay. Yep, all color variations. Okay, so for Ace, why is this one so cheap? Compared to the others, this one's only $3. Like, it's $10 for Gypsy Claudette, but it's $3 for this outfit? Alright, let's go ahead and buy this one. So, unlock outfit. Yeah. And then equip. Marshmallow, thank you for the biddy. Can you show what Dwight has? I already went through it, man. I'll close this video if you want to go back and watch it. After this, I'll stop the stream just to make it a separate video, and for parts that people have missed, they can go through and look at it, but I'm going to move forward. I'm not going to go back on stuff I already showed. Feng Min. Amphibian, I heart the 80s. Look at that skirt. Campus Punk, I heart the 80s. So it's like schoolgirl stuff. I don't see any floppy long ears, everybody. Tokyo Subway, I heart the 80s. Electric Dreams, Geek Chic. That's a cool vest. Coffee Lava, Geek Chic. Oh, that's dark. Good game, easy, Geek Chic. Alright, so does she have any other... No, that's it. And then she just has extra colors for her laser bears, if you want laser bears in a different color. Oh, you can actually buy the gold pants. For $50. Alright, so her outfits cost $1,000. This is one you can only buy with real money, and then this is one you can only buy with real money. I don't want to spend all my Auric sales, so I've seen everything there is, so... Alright, so who's left? We got David, and that's it. David and Kate we showed already. So obviously we know about this one. Hardman Fight Club. Busted Up Fight Club. Pugilist Fight Club. Supporter Sentinel. Ugh. Protector Sentinel. Look how dark this is. I mean, at least it has this giant logo on the back. How come no Lori? Because she's a licensed character. None of the licensed characters have anything. And then this is Security Sentinel. So what else has David got? Yeah, just these variations of his normal wool coat. And same for the pants. So this is $1.20 for this shirt. So the only ones that you have to buy with real money is this and this. These other ones here you can unlock with playtime. That's a pretty dark David right there. I'm gonna get that one. Oh, so I could actually use, if I had enough, but I spent them. I could, oh, but I can't get up to 5,400. Nah, duh. Let's go ahead and get that. And equip. And then this is the only one that you have to buy with real money. For Kate Denson! Okay, so now let's go to Killers. Wow, we actually got Welder Mask. I wondered if Welder Mask was going to be in this. Blast Furnace Ironworks. Never fear these little rodents. There's nothing to be afraid of. It's time to play some cat and mouse. Time to dance. So this outfit costs $675, or 11, almost 12,000 iridescent shards if you want to save them up. I wondered if Welder Mask was going to show up. Whee! Circus Strongman. So this is what they're talking about, the theme to the chapter, because of the carnival and the clown. This is a themed killer outfit to go with this, the Circus Strongman. That's pretty cool. This one you can only buy with real money. Those prices though, yeah, it's gonna be 10 bucks an outfit. So I think there isn't gonna be a problem for, there's gonna be an expense to get all of the ones that are pay only. I think almost everybody is going to be encouraged to use some shards to do playtime unlock on something, just because there's so much to buy. Wraith. Wax Warlock, the Burning Rage. Oh my god, look at his candle head. Wow. How do you get coins for cosmetics? So what would happen is you get these Auric cells, and you have to go into the shop here and buy them. You get 500 for $5, or there's 5 different packages. The smallest one that you can buy is $5 for 500. The largest one you can buy, you get 6,000 for $50. So this outfit would roughly cost you $10 US. So he actually has a new weapon for this. And this is Shadow Walker Grim Tidings. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I like that weapon. So this one is money only. This one you could playtime unlock it. I love the new animations here too. Alright. Hillbilly. Frontier Miner Mountain Savage. Look at this with his coonskin cap. Oh my god. And he's got the pickaxe for the miner. Man of the Wild Mountain Savage pants. Coonskin cap Mountain Savage. Wow. Alright. Nurse? Garbage bag head. So, waste management, the disposed. Wrapped up, disposed of, left for dead. It's time to break free. It's time for the revenge. So this is what I was saying, like the forensic files. Duct tape, garbage bag body. The blood bag. The disposed. Hazardous material, the disposed. Hazmat nurse. Oh my gosh. Okay, and so then we got Until Death. Until Death Parts the Bride. Wow, look at the veil. Oh man, look at that black. That's crazy. Look at that cleaver. Holy cow. Whew. How do you join the PTB? You go into your game and Steam library, right-click on the game, and then there's a thing that says your properties. There's a thing on the right that says beta. Actually, let me just put the link in here for you guys. This is how you access. When does this come out on Xbox? Don't know. I'm thinking June 12th, but I don't know for sure. In Sickness and Health, the Bride. So this is a white version of that one. I love these. I love these animations. That's cool. Okay, Myers, we got nothing. Leatherface, we got nothing. They said something about a new Dwight head though. In the patch notes. Amanda, we got nothing. Freddy, we got nothing. No licensed characters have anything yet. The Hag. Wow, this is the one I've been waiting for. The red dress. Wood Witch petrification. As old as the forest itself, a fossil or preserved shell, the petrification process has begun. Only the blood of the living can reverse it. Lisa! You covered your boobie! I'm so proud of you! You wearing a thong? The red dress is finally back. Wreathed crone. Okay, these are just, yeah, these are all just color variations of her normal. If you want to be a teal hag, you can. And then we got sapling siren photosynthesis. A transformation into a full plant creature is almost complete. Just a few more souls to produce the light and energy required. So this is the pay-only skin for her. That's pretty cool. So this one you can playtime unlock. This one you'll have to pay for. Alright, what else? Doctorino. Spirit Crusher, physical therapist. Wow. That's pretty cool, like that. Anger management, physical therapist. So these are just going to be different color skins. And this is what? Strictly business, physical therapist. Wild Asylum, mental patient. That's sweet. That's pretty cool. So that weapon is exclusive to this? Yeah. So if you wanted to get just the weapon, it's $4. I love these animations. Clown? Children's Parties, the Entertainer. Oh boy. I love it. I love it. Okay, get your clown phobia right here. 10 out of 10. Whoo! Michael has nothing. And Huntress. We got Miss Kitty Koshka. Never fear these little rodents. There's nothing to be afraid of. It's time to play some cat and mouse. That's pretty cool. Wow. And Mother Bear Medvitsa. The bear. Look at that head. Oh my god. That's amazing. Look at that head on her. Wow. That's terrifying. Woo. So this one you could get with Playtime Unlock. This one is purchase only. About $10 US roughly. Can't get on PTB and PS4, unfortunately. Sorry. So, we did everybody here, yeah? That's it. So how you would buy these is you would go on this currency pack and you'd click this and you would buy these golds to buy the outfits that have the gold or excels only purchases, such as this one. For the PTB, they gave us 4,000 to play with. That was filters, yeah. Info, okay. It looks pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna stop the stream briefly, just so that it caps this video, and people who have missed some of the outfits can click on the video and go back and look and see what they missed. So, I'll be back in a minute.